All right, what I'm going to show you right now, some people might find this a little bit disturbing because it's a really radical thing to do to azalea, but this is a great thing for an azalea that has a lot of dieback in it, that's become just way too large for a particular area where you want to kind of start fresh with it. I'm going to do the renovation cut now, and this is going to mainly involve the loppers and the handsaw. And when you cut here, one of the good things about the azaleas is that you don't really have to worry about cutting at a particular point. There's no nodes or anything like that that you're trying to find. About 2 months or so after you make these cuts, or adventitious buds, will just show up randomly on the stems of the plant. And so it's a pretty quick process. And for this cut here, I'm going to break out the saw. And if you're using a saw, please wear a glove on your other hand. Some of these saws are very sharp. So just cut that out of the way. Some of the dead wood in here, you can actually just take and break it out. You don't have to worry about cutting it. It's that old. And I'll do a little bit of fine tuning with the pruners. Some of the smaller stuff out of the way. If you see any dead in there, like I said, I would advise cutting that down to the ground, and then sometimes what I'll do is go in there and get some of the old decayed leaves and stuff out of the way, clean it up down at the base. But right now you have a very stubby looking azalea down there, which kind of, some people don't like seeing that, but keep in mind, I'm going to show you the azalea that is right next to this one, is one that was renovated just last year, cut almost exactly a year ago. So last year it looked like this, and here in early May of this year, it looks like this. And you won't find any dead in there. It looks very vigorous, nice and green and healthy. Like I said, it's called a renovation cut. If you have a larger stand of azaleas, some people might not want to see it done all at the same time. What you could do is actually go to the rear of the azaleas and maybe do a renovation cut on those 1 year, go to the middle, do those the next year, and then wait another year before you do the final third. That way, by the time you're into the third year, the ones that you pruned in the first year are up and green and actually blooming by then. But like I said, azaleas are very easy to work with. Don't be afraid and go out there and do some pruning.